Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. We're finishing our series today on genuine love in difficult situations. And we've been talking about the book of Hosea, it's a little minor prophet in the Old Testament. And it's a powerful book that gives a really compelling illustration of God's genuine love for us. You can see Saving Moses is kind of on the screen behind me. And this is an expression of God's genuine love in a difficult situation. One of the things we do with Saving Moses is something called night care. We take care of the babies and toddlers of prostitutes while they work at night. And this is very much a tangible expression of God's genuine love. And I appreciate that in some respects it's a lot like what God did with Hosea in the book of Hosea when God told Hosea to marry a prostitute, marry Gomar. And it's interesting, when Hosea married Gomar, she wasn't very loyal and faithful to him. She had a couple of kids by him, one named Jezreel, one named Lo-Ruhamah, and another named Lo-Ammi. And whenever you have that word lo in front of a word in Hebrew, it means not. So Lo-Ruhamah means not compassionate, not merciful. Lo-Ammi means not my people. And Jezreel means to scatter. But appreciate that later on in this book, God renames those kids. He gives them a fresh name and says, you know, you are my people. I do have compassion on you. And I'm not going to scatter you. I'm going to make you bond and connect with me. And I really appreciate that this is who God is. And it's not based on what we do or we don't do. It's not based on the loyalty or faithfulness of Gomer the prostitute. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with who God is and the faithfulness of God. And it says it all over the Old Testament, his loving kindness endures forever. And I appreciate that God's character doesn't change, doesn't, kind of undulate with our stability or our loyalty. God absolutely loves us steadfast all the way through, whatever we're going through, whatever difficulty, whatever hardship that we're in. God's faithfulness and loving kindness endures forever. And I want to finish with this verse because I think it's super powerful. And it's in Hosea 14, verse 4. And it says this, I will heal their apostasy. Like, what the heck means apostasy? It means you're turning away. And if you're like me, I've had seasons and times in my life where I have turned away from God. I haven't been passionate in my affection towards God. Some seasons I'm really zealous for God. I'm real dialed in. And then some seasons I'm tired or I'm distracted or I'm worried. I mean, all kinds of stuff, right? We're humans. And so some of my faithfulness with God can be a little bit of a ups and downs. But God says he will heal our apostasy. When we turn away, God heals that. And then he says, I will love them freely, and my anger has turned away from them. Just appreciate that no matter what difficult situation you're in, no matter if you've turned away from God or you have a friend who's turned away from God, if you have questions. A lot of times we turn away from God because we have questions and we don't like the circumstances. God, if you love me, then why? Fill in the blank. But God's love for us doesn't change with the circumstances. We might be in difficult circumstances. We might have made bad decisions. We might have just had, a horrible, perfect storm in life. But God's love for us doesn't change. And I want to encourage you today that God continuously loves you day by day. And as surely as the sun came up this morning, God's love for you remains consistent and stable day after day after day. So thank you again for watching. Super excited to get your feedback on this series, on this particular lesson. Give me thumbs up, thumbs down. Any kind of comments would be great. And of course, I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. We're almost at 500 subscribers, so that's really exciting to me. And I just want to encourage you to finish with this last joke. Ready? What lights up a soccer stadium? What lights up a soccer stadium? A soccer match. I know, you're like, oh my gosh, that's so cheesy. I know, they only get better. Not really. So thanks again for watching. Catch you next week.